and the sprinklers are coming on in that room. This is the 3rd precinct right here. It has got ran through. Fires are starting in multiple rooms. The 3rd precinct. The precinct where the officers were employed. Again, this is for George Floyd, murdered by Minneapolis police officers from the 3rd precinct. This is what they were drinking on their breaks. It's like bullets burning up.
The significant thing about what's going on here symbolically is the 3rd precinct is where the officers who were involved in the George Floyd arrest were headquartered, and for them to take over this is significant for the protesters. The other thing that's we find a little unusual about this is there's such a heavy police presence at the 3rd precinct for the last 3 days, with officers barricading the front of the building, officers on the roof, the use of tear gas, rubber bullets, things to keep people away. Obviously, protesters have figured out a way to get through those barricades. You can see people occasionally throwing debris on the fire to keep it going. But the 3rd precinct in Minneapolis at Lake and Minnehaha, just a few blocks from 28th Street, appears to be the front of it on fire right now.
Yeah, we're looking from Sky 4. Well, they just turned the camera there, but to me it looked like it was at the front of the building. I don't know if it's inside the building, because at the front of the 3rd precinct there, they have a little bit of a
challenging time right now, Don, I'll be honest with you. And everybody's working really hard, and we're doing it a little bit short-staffed because of the way we've defined our response at the present time. So keeping in mind the safety of our firefighters, so it's a challenging time for us.
So your staff, is this because of the pandemic, or is it because of what is happening with because of the situation with George Floyd that you are stretched, or you're moving your men and women around?
In terms of our pandemic, our staff has been really good. We've been really, really good. Our staff has been really good. It really hasn't had a lot of impact, in terms of
so
that.
You still have the same number of men and women out as you would